All right, welcome back Mets fans and welcome back baseball fans. Today is actually an amazing day for Manny Machado. Manny Machado has just signed an 11-year, $350 million contract. And you know who he has to thank for that? Steve Cohen and the New York Mets, because there was no way he was getting that type of contract until he was 41 years old without Steve Cohen and the Mets. But you know what? I have to give the Padres a lot of credit because they're becoming the Mets and emulating the Dodgers of the West Coast. They compete with the Dodgers, and obviously now they're going to be competing with Steve Cohen and the Mets. And they're bringing in players the last couple of years. They are bringing in all-stars, and not only are they bringing them in, they are locking them up. So you know what? Manny Machado can thank the New York Mets for this contract, because what I was hearing and what the reports were saying weeks ago, and probably this is what the Padres were thinking about in the last couple of years, is we're going to lock Manny up for about 8 years, $250 million, 10 years, $250 million. We'll pay him $25 million a year, and $250 million is what it will take to get it done. But because of the Steve Cohen factor, I think that it essentially got him an extra $100 million. And it also got the Padres to act now. The Padres didn't want it to go to wait for another year to get other players in the market like Steve Cohen, potentially the Dodgers, and potentially a couple other big market franchises. Manny Machado is going to be a Hall of Famer. The guy right now has almost 1,600 career hits. He's going to be turning 30 next year, so he's going to be going in the Hall of Fame. This guy's got power. He's got speed. We all know he's a great defensive third baseman. He is the best player on the Padres, in my opinion. I know Juan Soto, that being said, he is a phenomenal player. But you know what? Manny Machado brings a presence. He brings a leadership that I don't think Juan Soto has at this point. He's a lot younger player, and that's why I think Manny Machado was so important for the Padres to lock up, and for Manny Machado to not even get to free agency next year, because who knows what would have happened. I could have seen Steve Cohen said, hey, you know what? We'll give this guy 6 years, $250 million. We'll give him $50 million a year or $55 million. The Padres didn't even want to deal with that. They didn't even want to have that concept even come into play. So, Manny Machado, as I was saying, send your thank you card to Steve Cohen. Send your thank you card to the New York Mets organization, because the New York Mets have, what they've been doing the last 2 years, they set a whole different free agent market for themselves and for the rest of the league. Other teams right now, they can't facilitate and act the way they did 2 or 3 years ago. Even now you see the Yankees. They're different. They wouldn't have signed Rodon 2 or 3 years ago. You know, they got Garrett Cole. Yes, they got Garrett Cole. But 3 or 4 years before that, Garrett Cole was probably something that was never going to happen. It took them 3 or 4 years of failing to even get Garrett Cole. And they're like, you know what? We got to save up for Aaron Judge. But now they know you got to keep adding, because you got Steve Cohen and the New York Mets, and they're going to keep adding and adding and adding. I have another video that tells you we have talent right now on the team. We have 8 guys in the top 100 or 8 guys in the top 61 players. And we got guys coming up. If you watch the Mets spring training game, we got talent all over the place. Alex Ramirez, Kevin Parada. We got Brett Beatty. We got Francisco Alvarez. We got talent all over the place. I remember watching spring training years ago, and I never knew who the players were. Maybe we had one prospect, and I used to be waiting. Oh, I can't wait for our number 1 prospect to come up. But we got talent all over the field. So, that being said, this video is about Manny Machado, not about the Mets, but it is about the Mets being the facilitator to Manny getting this phenomenal contract. It's a phenomenal contract for Manny, and I think that Steve Cohen right now, agents, send your thank you card. Players, send your thank you card. Everybody thanks Uncle Stevie, because he is the reason you guys are getting all this money. That is my 2 cents. What do you think? And you know what? Shohei is coming to New York next year. Shohei's coming to New York because the only good thing about this is I think the Angels could throw $1 billion at Shohei Ohtani, and I feel the guy, he doesn't want to be there. So, and we know Shohei's not about the money because he could have held out in the beginning of his career for a lot of money, but he chose to sign with the Angels and be treated like a regular minor league player, go through the whole 6 years of arbitration, and we know he's not about the money. That being said, let's go Mets. Like and subscribe to the video. We got a lot of great content coming. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great day. Let's go Mets.